Dan Tamsin, we spoke with his wife, LaSharn Harris, in the presence of their adult daughters, Amber and Shantae, and granddaughter Sky. She shared with us Raymond's sacrifice. Sitting in the very home he was raised in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, LaSharn says even though working around the clock after 9/11 changed her husband forever, he once told her if he had to do it all over again, he would.
He was always a hero to us. He was always our rock. He was the glue that held our family together.
In 25 years of marriage and more than 30 years together, LaSharn Harris says her husband Raymond was the pillar of strength. He remained strong for his family until he drew his last breath on Sunday, August 4th.
He said to me that day, I need to let go and I need my dignity. I had to make the hardest decision of my life, and I had to tell him it was okay.
Officer Raymond Harris spent the last 265 days of his life at Mount Sinai Hospital in East Harlem. The man who was once a member of the NYPD's 77th Precinct in Brooklyn was left battered after years of fighting ailments and diseases relating to his time as a first responder in the aftermath of 9/11.
He came home, and I know he was never going to be the same.
Once the healthiest man in his family, LaSharn says frequent colds and upper respiratory problems began plaguing Harris around 2002. In 2009, he was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, an inflammatory disease affecting multiple organs, but predominantly the lungs.
Unfortunately for my husband, it spread through his body like cancer.
The disease weakened his heart and then his kidneys. Harris's body was left battered and is why he had to be taken off the transplant list for both organs. And despite his wife, 2 daughters, and 12-year-old granddaughter pushing for him to hold on, Harris could no longer fight. His #1 advocate, his wife, today staying strong one last time in his memory.
To keep his legacy going, he deserves it. He was remarkable. He touched a lot of lives. I didn't quite realize how many until now. And I just want people to remember him.
Just 6 days before Officer Harris passed away, he watched television for the last time with his wife. From his hospital room, he watched President Donald Trump sign into law the permanent extension of the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund. LaSharn tells me it was like a celebration.
And constantly, you were saying giving back up until the very end,
Very
right?
much so. He was a big proponent of education. He was a cop on the block. He grew up on that street. His family was raised on that street. Everyone knew him. And there's an end of summer block party that they hold every single year.
Right.
Some people, neighbors had said, you know, maybe we shouldn't hold it. And his wife said, don't you dare. You better hold it. And she says that they have plans to hold it at the end of August, beginning of September.
Forever, forever a hero. All right, Raymond, thank you so much.
Thank you.